Sziasztok! Hi everyone, I'm Sándor. Welcome to another Hungarian lesson. Let's see how you can say by the way in Hungarian. When I say by the way, I mean that in the sense of by the way, how are you? Or by the way, who is that? By the way, where is this and that? There are a couple of ways you can say that in Hungarian, so let's see the first one. Probably the most commonly used word would be egyébként. Egyébként. It has other meanings too, and is going to be true for pretty much every other word I'm going to talk about today. But this would be the default word in Hungarian for the English phrase, by the way. So you could ask, egyébként ő ki? Or kicsoda? Egyébként ő ki? Egyébként ő kicsoda? By the way, who is he or she? It's not specified, but you know it from the context. Or you could say, egyébként holnap moziba megyünk. Egyébként holnap moziba megyünk. By the way, we're going to the cinema tomorrow. Or again, you could ask, egyébként hol van a tollam? Egyébként hol van a tollam? Where is my pen, by the way? So once again, by default, I would use egyébként to mean by the way. There's also the word mellesleg. Mellesleg. Again, it has other meanings too, but it can also mean by the way. If we use it in a question, we use a comma after it. Mellesleg, ki vagy? Mellesleg, ki vagy? By the way, who are you? Mellesleg, miért is jöttünk Magyarországra? Mellesleg, miért is jöttünk Magyarországra? By the way, why did we come to Hungary again? Hopefully to have a great time. Mellesleg, milyen volt a nyaralás? Mellesleg, milyen volt a nyaralás? By the way, how was the vacation? I think we use this one less than egyébként, but it can be easily used. If you prefer this one over egyébként, no problem, people won't blink an eye. The next word is amúgy. Amúgy. Now, this is a tricky one because this word is used in so many different contexts, it deserves its own video. But you can use this to mean by the way as well. Amúgy miért mentél el olyan korán? Amúgy miért mentél el olyan korán? By the way, why did you leave so early? Maybe it was a party and a friend of yours decided to leave early. Or to go to another party. Amúgy tegnap megettem a tortádat. Amúgy tegnap megettem a tortádat. By the way, I ate your cake yesterday. Prepare to run if you say this to someone. Amúgy hol van a WC? Amúgy hol van a WC? By the way, where's the toilet? But like I said, amúgy is used in so many different ways. So if you hear it, it doesn't necessarily mean by the way. Pay attention to the context it's being used. There's one last word I'd like to talk about today, but that's a little different than the others. That word is apropó. Apropó. And yes, it means by the way, but its usage is a little different. So if you use apropó to mean by the way, then there's a rule. We can only use apropó when we were already talking about a certain topic and a question or a statement comes to mind that has relation to that certain topic. So let's say you're talking about summer vacation in general, but then you realize that your friend just came home from his vacation. Then you can ask, apropó, milyen volt a nyaralás? Apropó, milyen volt a nyaralás? By the way, how was the vacation? Or let's say you're talking about lakes, and then suddenly fishing comes to mind. So you ask, apropó, van kedved elmenni horgászni? Apropó, van kedved elmenni horgászni? By the way, do you feel like going fishing? So, apropó has this subtext of, oh, since we're talking about this, I'd like to state or ask XYZ. But the topics don't necessarily have to be closely related. Let's say you're talking about cats, and suddenly you ask, apropó, láttad az oroszlán királyt? Apropó, láttad az oroszlán királyt? By the way, have you seen The Lion King? Now, the other person might look at you in a weird way, so you might have to explain yourself. Like, you know, we were talking about cats, and lions are cats too, and it reminded me of The Lion King, and I love The Lion King, and if you haven't seen it, we should watch it. But apropó is only used to mean by the way, when there's some sort of a correlation to the current topic that is being talked about. As you can see, it can be pretty far out sometimes, but usually it's pretty clear why someone would ask or state something when he or she uses apropó. That's about it for today. Thank you all for studying with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And if you feel like supporting the channel even more, my PayPal information is in the description. See you in the next lesson. Sziasztok! A viszontlátásra!